Hey Squishies, back again another vlog. This is Dirty Pair, episode 16, I believe. Leave it to us, the 3WA is a wonderful job. I gotta say, this episode had its moments, but it did not work for me. There were a couple of things I quite liked. I really liked the moment where Kay starts yelling about how, just because of an accident of birth, she and Yuri have to work hard and don't even get a day off, while this chairman girl lives a life of ease and luxury. Which is 100% legitimate complaint. I also really liked the whole thing about the corporation being hereditary and all the top positions being hereditary and it being essentially feudal, because that's what corporate hierarchies are. That's what all hierarchies are, essentially the same thing, which is people with unearned power squishing down the people underneath them. And more to the point, wealth is almost entirely down to an accident of birth. The two ways you can get rich are to be born with money or to exploit workers. Those are literally your only options. And if you're born with money, it means you have an ancestor who exploited workers. There are no other ways in which people get rich. There just aren't. So, that's great. The downside of the episode, the problems start when Kay and Yuri are for some reason surprised that the chairman is this young woman. Why? This is a future where being anti-trans is bizarre and so old-fashioned it's ancient, but a woman running a company is a surprise that has to be explained by she inherited it. The fuck show? What the hell? That just doesn't feel like the show that it is in good episodes, And it just kind of keeps being not great from there. I love that Yuri gets a chance to be awesome, But why does Kay have to be shoved off screen for that to happen? Why can't Yuri just be awesome? And the whole sequence of Kay, rubber stamping documents, and that's supposed to be saying that, the rich have it hard too, they have to work hard too. She's literally rubber stamping documents. What does that accomplish? She's not reading them. She's not making decisions. She's just going plop, 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 plop. You could build a machine to do that. And frankly, that's the thing with, upper tier management in general. We wouldn't need them if corporations weren't so huge. You can take any corporation, break it in two, knock off the top guy, and accomplish the same work. Or take that corporation and take those two, break them into four, knock off the top guys, accomplish the same work. They're useless. And, the scene is trying to say that they're not, but that is utterly pointless. there's nothing that any CEO anywhere does that couldn't be accomplished more sustainably and fairly by like a council of representatives of the workers. There's no reason that we should still run corporations like feudal kingdoms instead of democracies. But we do. And the reason we do is because we haven't overthrown their leaders yet. Nobody, no feudal leader accepts democracy by choice. They have to be forced into it at gun or guillotine point. And Kay has that moment of anger, but it's depicted not as a desire to change and make the world a better place, which, like, Kay often actually does. Like, again, for my gold standard, I go back to, I forget the episode number or the title, but the one with the, the rich kid and the trans woman that wanted to elope. Like, Kay has this, like, desire to make a better world. Yuri does too. But all too often, it gets distorted into, like, just this desire to climb the heap instead of to destroy the heap, which really is what the Dirty Pair are about. They're a force of destruction for good. They blow up the bad stuff. But too many of the episodes, like, and the problem is, like, if an episode is funny enough, okay, fine. Not every episode has to be, a leftist screed. Not every episode has to be about, some social justice issue. This is a comedy show, and I get that. But this episode wasn't that funny. Like, what were the jokes in this episode? Like, seriously, tell me, because I don't know. I didn't find any. There was the, like, sequence where the sniper is shooting at them and the chairwoman doesn't get it. But that wasn't really funny. Just her being oblivious while being shot at was more annoying than anything else. Yeah. I'm sorry for the really short video on this one, but other than those few things that ticked me off, there's really nothing going on here. Kay kicking the butts of the biker gang was nice, but again, it's like, that brings up the other thing is, once again, we get this cook who's a weird, like, Chinese stereotype. Because, that's what Chinese people do in anime. They're weird and other and make really good food. Except for when they're weird and other and kind of sneaky, which is where you get, like, or weird and other and master martial artists. Like, those are your three stereotypes that Chinese people get to have in anime. Of course, except for the food one, those are the exact same stereotypes that Chinese people have in American shows. So, I'm not specifically calling out anime here. I'm just saying, like, again, like, we keep getting these weird Chinese stereotypes in this show. Yeah. Don't know what else to say. It was not a great episode. I feel bad about not having a ton to say about it, but there's not much else to say. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Patreon, which is to the right of this video right now. and I'll see you all next time. Bye.